5 NHL games going today. We're going to tell you exactly how to bet each and every one of them. One of those games are massive. Calgary hosting Minnesota. We'll leave that to the end. I'm Lawrence Pressman. You're watching The Blue Line. My co-host is Matthew Barnaby, and we are the best hockey betting podcast around. The comments are great. The reviews are in. Even every political party in America voted us number one. They got together. They found a common ground. How are you, Matthew?
I'm great. Obviously, you aren't in the United States right now, and you're watching a different program than I watch every morning because they are not on the same side, but I will agree. We're doing pretty well for a good start.
Yes, sirree. Guys, if you like the show, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, make sure to comment and review. We need your help. Andy Lang at the end with some prop bets. Matthew, let's get straight into some betting, and then I will give you an update on what has happened in my World Series of Poker event. Okay, New Jersey at home, playing Pittsburgh here, and this Pittsburgh team, they're scoring goals. They put up 5 against Chicago. Sure, they put up 1 against Chicago the game before, but a 5, a 4. I like the over in this game, Matthew. I think we see a lack of intensity from Pittsburgh. We know they're scoring. We know they're allowing goals. And this New Jersey team, too, kind of locked into their spot. They just allowed Boston to put up 7. There's 5.5s out there. I don't want to overthink this play. You know, I'm looking to bet over in every Pittsburgh game moving forward. 42, 34, and 3 to the over. That's where I'm going here. What about you?
Yeah, just look at the track record, guys, in the last week. It's the wild, wild west in teams that are out of the playoffs. So I'm on the over with you. I think New Jersey wins. They're the better team, but laying 2-1, no chance. Over, over, over.
Yeah, Matthew Barnaby joining me every single day. As I told you guys yesterday, it tickles me silly. We had a lot of comments about my stupid tickling statement.
I'm sure.
Anyway, I lost it. You know, Matthew, you do a show every day. You have moments. Montreal playing Ottawa, and both these teams are, listen, they're not guaranteed yet. They're not mathematically in, but it's pretty much done. But they are playing against each other for home ice advantage. One gets to play, not home ice. One gets to play Washington. One gets to play either the Leafs or Tampa Bay. And they're playing against each other tonight. Minus 170 for Ottawa, total of 5.5. And Matthew, this is a hard game because I'll tell you right off the bat, there's no value betting minus 170 for this home team at all. There are a few 6s on the board. You know, my initial reaction was to take the under in this game, and that's kind of where I lean, but I don't love it. Montreal defensively, they have not allowed more than 2 goals in 6 straight hockey games. They've allowed 1 goal in 3 of their last 4, and we know Ottawa defensively is really, really good. They have held Columbus and Florida to 0s 2 of their last 3 games. I got to look at the under here, but I don't love it. But that's the only way I could go. What about you?
Yeah, I'd love it a lot more at 6, just as a little buffer there. These two teams are playing to the under, but when they play each other, it usually goes over. They play to the over when they play each other. So I'm going to pass on this game. I think there's value on Montreal, no Brady Tkachuk. And when Montreal plays in Ottawa, let's just remember it's pretty well a home game for Montreal. Only 2 hours away, they flood the building with Montreal jerseys. The chants are up there. So Ottawa's been good. They get good goaltending. I would lean the under, but these two teams play the over against each other. So it's a pass for me.
Yeah, and these guys are 6-2 in their last 8 to the over. This season alone, they've played each other 3 times. They went over the last 2, 6-3, 5-2. And the game they didn't go over was 4-1. So I'm with you, brother. Both these teams clear under teams right now. But when they play each other, they do tend to go over. And that is why it's just a lean for me. So I played the WSOP event yesterday, $600 buy-in, 804 people showed up. We are down to 40 people I happen to be one of those 40 people, so I will not be hosting Wager Talk today. Andy Lang has me covered. 40 people left. I have 660,000 in chips. The big blinds will be 20,000. So I have a good size stack, a lot of play opportunity, and I'm really hoping to win this damn thing, Matthew. I could care less about $2,000 cash, $3,000 cash, $5,000 cash. I want to win it, man. But what fascinates me the most in these poker tournaments is when we get down to the bubble and you've got these guys who are like, I had a guy yesterday. I had one guy fold ace queen suited on the bubble to a raise. He was in the big blind, turned his cards over because he really wanted that $900. And I had another guy fold a pair of queens to a pre-flop raise on the bubble because I guess he really wanted the $900. Do you play to min cash when you play poker tournaments? I never. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. It's like I'm there to win or go home.
No, you got your spots to make your money, and those could be big money makers that propel you into a top 10. So, no, I'm not a bubble player. Listen, if I had marginal cards, but I'm not folding queens or ace queen suited pre-flop. You got 33 big blinds. It's a good spot to be in. You're going to do well. I like it. I can't wait to play poker with you. My favorite.
Yeah, me as well. I love playing poker. And you know what poker players love the most? Playing against ex-professional athletes who think they know how to play poker.
Can't wait.
Now,
sounds like a challenge.
I'm not implying you're that guy. I'm just saying on a whole. Anyway, Matthew Barnaby. Yeah.
But most guys are very loose, and it's the way they gamble as well on sports. They just pull a rabbit out of a hat. They don't do any studying at all.
Yeah. Well, that's the general public there, Matthew. Most of them are driven by emotions. Tampa Bay playing Detroit tonight. Jesus, Matthew, how are we betting this bloody game? I mean, Detroit's a mess. Tampa Bay is minus 280. It's a good spot for Tampa Bay coming off of that overtime loss against the Leafs. I think they're the right side here, and I think they're going to win. I mean, listen, minus 1.5 is the only bet I could find in this game, but man, like, no, thank you. I'm moving on. What do you like?
I think they win the game 4-1. I'm on the under on this one. I think they dominate. I think they're going to start playing playoff hockey, prepping. Only a few games left, so John Cooper will start buckling this team down defensively. I like the under in this one.
Matthew, our esteemed world-famous producer, Dan Alexander, writes, Prez, poker stories are so fascinating. Next time, can you tell us about a fish you caught? I've never been...
Well, I don't fish, so I can't tell you about that.
Andy is dying. Put him on the screen. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Tell me about your fantasy football team too while we're at it. Let's get off.
So he had kings, and then he raised, and then I was in position, so I re-raised, but then a third guy fell off his chair. Okay, fair enough, Dan. Fair enough. Poker stories do not make. Daniel,
what the hell is that?
That's a private picture, Daniel. That was me in my Saturday Night Live days, Matthew Barnaby.
Yeah, I don't even. I don't even
mess
know
with the producer. You mess with the producer, you get the horns, Prez. You mess with the bull, you get the horns, man.
Okay, there you go. So Dan makes an appearance by throwing in a horrible picture of the Prez. Okay, so Detroit and Tampa Bay. I got nothing, and you think Tampa Bay is going to win the game, but you're not betting minus 280 here, are you?
No. I got the under. I see it as a 4-1 game at 6. I'll go with it. I think worst case scenario, it's a 4-2 game, and I push. But I like 4-1, 3-1.
Yeah, and the under makes sense to me because Tampa Bay is playing really good defensively. San Jose, Edmonton here, Matt. Minus 425 for this Edmonton team. I got to tell you, brother, I think there's value on San Jose. I mean, I can't bet them. What are we supposed to do on a game like this, dude? Like, the reason I say there's value on San Jose is, what's Edmonton playing for here? They're 4 points back on LA. I mean, I guess they're playing for home ice against LA, but, half their team is injured. Jesus, Matthew, this is getting harder for me. It's not like I'm not doing my research, but mine is 425 and an under and over of 6.5. I mean, I guess the play would be the under here, but I'm not making shit up.
Minus 2.5 is plus 105.
That's not a good bet, though, Matthew. It's just not a good bet.
No. It's a pass for me. There's no value in this game. San Jose is not winning. McDavid came back last game. That was a surprise. 3 points. Yeah. I think he wants to gear up and play, get into the feel of things after being out for a bit. So he had 3 points. Edmonton wins this game, but there's no value on it at all.
Yeah, Matthew Barnaby joining me like always every day. Guys, hit that like button. Make sure to comment on the video. Tell me what you think of my Saturday Night Live outfit. Dan, put it up again. Let's enjoy that together one last time.
Sexy.
Yeah. Oh, he's got something better. Oh God, what do you got? Where has he been sleuthing these pictures from? What do you got? What?
Oh. The dumpster fire.
Yes, well, that is quite the outfit. Hey, Matt, that is serious.
That's gonna be a picture of the Leafs. You with your Leafs team after round 1.
Yes, because they're staying alive.
Yeah.
Calgary Flames, Matthew. They are in a freaking must-win game. This is their season right here tonight. Now I understand that they are, it's going to be hard for them to make it. But you have spoken to us many times about how these athletes think they are in it until they're not. And I understand that, and I respect that. You're not going to make it to the NHL with any kind of loser mentality. Here they are at plus 105. They're playing Minnesota, and Minnesota needs this game too. I mean, firstly, Minnesota has Calgary right behind them, trying to get into a playoff spot. But Minnesota's also duking with St. Louis. One gets Vegas, one gets Winnipeg. I'm not going to overthink this here, Matthew. I like the under, and I kind of like it a lot. Calgary 47-1 to the under. Minnesota 34-41-4 to the under. This game has playoff intensity written all over it. People are going to be diving in front of shots. The forechecking and back-checking is going to be world-class. On top of all of that, Calgary and Minnesota aren't scoring juggernauts to begin with. I mean, this game has 2-1 written all over it, maybe an empty netter. I don't even have an issue if you take an alternate line of under 4 and really juice up that money. I like under 5.5 here. Where you go?
I like the under, and I like Minnesota. I think this is the nail in the coffin for the Calgary Flames. I think it's already halfway in, and they hammer it all the way home. Minnesota's a great road team. They're better on the road than they are at home. This isn't going to overwhelm them. They're playing for, it's a big game for both teams. But I like Minnesota here. I like the under as well.
There we go. Andy Lang joining us. We've already seen him once. Now we're going to see him a second time. Andy, what prop bets do you have for us?
Listen, we've talked on the show about you ride these streaks and you ride these guys as long as the numbers are playable. And say it with me, Rasmus Andersson over 1.5 shots on goal. I feel like this is the Rasmus Andersson segment. Listen, he keeps cashing for us. Over in 10 straight games, he's averaging 5.6 shot attempts, 2.8 shots on goal the last 10 games. Minnesota allows 29.8 shots on goal, and they are dead last in allowing defensemen shots on goal. In the last couple of games, Minnesota allowed 31 and 41 shots on goal. So, I like Rasmus Andersson again. And then we'll go with David Perrin over 1.5 shots on goal. A little sprinkle on this one. Over in 6 straight, he's averaging 5 shots on goal in the last 6, 2.8 shots on goal. Really good efficiency. Canadiens 24th in shots on goal allowed. So Rasmus Andersson, David Perrin over 1.5 shots on goal.
Andy freaking Lang. Andy's going to be hosting WagerTalk today, everyone. That show goes live on air 12 noon Eastern, WagerTalk TV. Andy, thanks for doing this, brother. We'll see you on Monday. Matthew, what are your prop bets?
We cashed the OV train yesterday under 3.5 shots. He had 2. Definition is insanity, Andy, is doing the same thing over and expecting a different result unless you're winning. And then it's amazing. Great job. Love the Rasmus Anderson. I'm following you. I've been riding you for that one. And I also got McDavid over 2.5 shots against the San Jose Sharks. I think he'll be shooting a little bit more. 3 assists last game. But I see him. I see lots of power plays for the Edmonton Oilers. Him curling up top and letting that wrister go over 2.5 shots.
There we go. Matthew, my show best bet is the under in the Minnesota-Calgary game. What is yours?
Mine is the over in the Pittsburgh, New Jersey game.
I love it. Matthew Barnaby, Lawrence Presman. Tip of the hat, everybody. It's Friday. We'll see you all on Monday. Make sure to join us. And we got a playoff preview show that we are organizing now. It is going to be our first live show. It will be next Friday. We're working out the time. And live on air. Matthew, myself, we're going to have a bunch of different guests. Andy will be joining us. We're going to take questions. We're going to go as long as we go. We'll let you know the time on Monday or Tuesday. We're working that out now. I know a lot of you guys want some future bets for the playoffs, and we've got your back. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't make any stupid bets, and we'll see you on Monday.